let's just say it's smaller than the
If they don't right now, force them to respect us.
After Thursday practice, the team packed up their bags to the brim, grabbed a bomb burrito courtesy of Coach Rowe, boarded their respective bus, and departed on 101 South.
This right here is gold. Gold.
Leaving the redwoods for the desert, the Jacks had one thing in mind: beating Azusa Pacific, their biggest rival. After last week's dominating 83-14 victory over Seddy's University, all focus was on Azusa. Though putting up 83 points is impressive, Seddy's was a non-conference game. 8th ranked Azusa Pacific will be the Jacks' first true challenge of the 2017 season. The team arrived at the hotel at 11:30 p.m., and the players immediately went to bed to get the rest they desperately needed. Friday morning, everyone ate breakfast together in anticipation of the long 2 days ahead of them. The buses departed for the second half of the Jacks' journey. They were on time and everything was going smooth until the bus broke down.
Jacks ball.
How do you feel about the bus breaking down?
Man, it's just another road trip, fun.
Just another road trip. Not gonna stop you from the end goal.
You still ready?
The bus driver thought it was a quick fix, so the team let some steam off in a huge trucker gas station.
David Banner.
Hey, ever seen a Chevy with the butterfly door? Stuntin' is a habit, hit like me. Hey, ever seen a Chevy with a hit like me? Hey, ever seen a Chevy?
Unfortunately, the bus was completely busted.
So the bus broke down, but you can't keep it jacked down for long. You know, we finna hop on the other bus, and we finna get it moved. Hit the highway on the I-10 by 10, baby.
Go Jacks, baby.
With no time to lose, the Jacks piled into the one working bus.
We gotta go through. We gotta change buses. We're gonna make it work. And we're gonna be good, man. We're gonna be good, man. This process is gonna make us hungry.
The bus was so full that only the essential people, Coach Smith, Coach Sachs, the players, and a lonely cameraman, were allowed on the bus together. All the assistant coaches, trainers, and equipment managers stayed at the truck stop while the other bus departed.
There's an old saying in football, it's called improvise and adjust.
Never lock your knees.
Never lock your knees, right? Hey, keep 90s Z's in my knees.
Despite the adversity, the Jacks kept their spirits up.
Well, let's just say it's smaller than the
Remember the day I set you free. I told you you could always count on me, darling. From that day on.
How excited are you that they're all going to be there?
Can't wait for that. I've been waiting on them to come watch me play for a long time.
Ain't no mountain high enough.
The team jumped out of the bus and sped towards the cross palm trees of In-N-Out Burger.
I've been craving In-N-Out for a while now.
Full from double doubles and animal fries, everyone was ready to finish the trip.
Loving it. Loving it.
Gotta love it.
Late, David. Your last one.
They took off towards Citrus College. The team went through a simple walkthrough, running some offensive plays and working on the defensive scheme.
The first road game of the year. It's against an opponent that's ranked 8th in the nation right now. I think it's a great test for them and us. So I think it's a great thing to have this game at this point in time. It's going to be highly competitive. I think our young men are ready for that highly competitive situation. They've been itching to get to this football game, and you know it's upon us now. So the proof will be, as they say, in the pudding. So what's going to happen tomorrow is, you know, it's going to be a lot of fun to get after it and have our young men show exactly what they're all about. That's for sure.
Honestly, I'm really excited. I just want to win and go home, and that's it.
Nice. Anything else? Just
Go Jags. Go Jags, dude. We're having a blast.
The team ate a solid dinner at BJ's. Sharing a meal displayed how much everyone on the team truly cares for one another. In moments like this, you can see individual players come together and form a team. A truly remarkable moment. It was back on the bus and back to the second hotel in Ontario, California. It was all smiles and laughs until Coach Smith held a team meeting to discuss something very serious. This very morning, allegations came out that the president of Humboldt State will be cutting football. Despite these allegations, Coach Smith fired up the team for tomorrow's game.
I feel so good about our preparation, so good about where this football team is at right now, and maybe more importantly, so good about what this football team is on the verge of. But it has not and will not be easy. Back home, at campus in Arcata, front page of the newspaper today. If you haven't seen that. I feel bad for the seniors, okay, who have to play with that cloud in what is your most important year, always that senior year. But I certainly feel bad for all the underclassmen with the uncertainty. We have a choice to make, don't we? We can just let it kind of overwhelm us and get us down, and that would be easy with the uncertainty of what's going on. Or we can turn it and take the other approach and use it as motivation. Not that we need any more, but take an us against the world approach. Let's play at a level that's going to force them to respect us. If they don't right now, force them to respect us, because I don't think they do. Make them see what we do. They can realize what we accomplish and how we represent that university. It's us against the world, and at the end of the day, we don't need anything more of them now. We got one another. We've got us. And this football team is on the verge of doing great things. I believe that. It's capable of that. It won't come easy. It will not come easy. There will be challenges, obstacles, adversity, injuries, bounces that go against us, calls that go against us. But if we stick together, there is nothing this football team cannot accomplish.
The team ate breakfast together in anticipation of the big game.
Hey, 5, what day is it?
What?
What day is it?
I know you know it.
What day is it?
Hey, game day, baby boy. We beat some we coming.
There was supposed to be a walkthrough on a field, but the field bailed. So Coach Sachs and Coach Smith improvised. The only hiccup was the occasional car.
It's unbelievable. You don't even really understand how much you sacrifice. You say, Coach, I sacrifice. You really can't comprehend what you do and how appreciated you are of what you do that way. I mean, Coach and I have spoken about it, haven't we? Unselfish. So take that all the way.
At the pregame meal, you could really see the severity of the game. The focus was all on Azusa. You could have heard a pin drop in the dining hall. Everyone was dialed in, focused on their own personal job, and thinking about the upcoming game. Even though Azusa is 12 hours away from Humboldt State, the Lumberjack fans were there in hordes. One fan wanted to voice her love for the Lumberjacks, despite the recent allegations.
State football means when you have relatives that are in Northern California and you live in Southern California, you'll make every effort to get to their games to see them because we can't see them up in Humboldt. Yeah. So we have generations and family members that have played there since the 60s. We will continue to support Humboldt State football forever and ever. And my brothers and my nephews all attended Humboldt State. Football is what took them to Humboldt State to get their education. They've all graduated with degrees from Humboldt State, and it was football that took them there.
After the tailgate, it was go time. Quiet anticipation turned into uncontrolled excitement. Coach Smith took the excited team by the reins and led them into the lion's den. The Jacks scored on their opening possession with the long-standing connection of best friends Robert Weber to Chase Crevichet. Azusa promptly responded, but missed an extra point. At halftime, it was all tied up 13-13.
No one's surprised. Championship teams win second halves. Plain and simple. Championship teams win second halves. Now go win. Rise up. Let's go. Rise up. Here we go. 0-0. Rise up on 3. 1, 2, 3. Rise up.
Back in the Lions' den for round 2, but this time the Jacks took over. It wasn't easy. The players were pushing through great pain to keep playing, but they kept playing. The Jacks came into the Lions, or should I say Cougars' den, in a whirlwind of adversity. Despite this, the Jacks found a way to win, beating the 8th-ranked team in the nation 30-19. Using the power of heart, the energy of the best fans in the league, and the will to win, the Jacks are ready for the numerous obstacles this season will throw at them. The Jacks are ready to drive on.